Alright, so I don't make many videos. I'm not a camera guy or sound guy. But I get this question a lot. Hopefully this will help out. Now the question is, how do I go from DME to all grain home brewing? Now when I used to brew DMEs, I would have a pot and a bucket, some bottles, and a little mesh net. And that's it. I'd brew in my kitchen, in my house or apartment, wherever I happened to live at the time. And just like any other hobby, you're going to want to upgrade slightly. So you could get a carboy, some more bottles. There's a Grolsch bottle. Back in the day, we used to take the bottles that we drank beer out of. We'd put water in the tub, put all the bottles in there, let the labels come off, scrape the labels off, clean them up. But I'm telling you, bottling 12-ounce beers, it's brutal. So you want to get 2-ounce bottles. Some people say, well, what about the 40s and every time you open a beer, are you really going to drink it all? So I think 22 ounce is the best size. Of course, then you're going to want to upgrade. Then you're going to want to get maybe one of those bottle racks and, a wort chiller, instead of just putting ice in the kitchen sink like we used to do back in the day. You're always going to want to add, but again, very minimal. I mean, you've got a little bit of money invested, but you're brewing great beer. Doesn't matter if it's 100 degrees outside or 30 degrees outside, you're brewing beer. No big deal. Very simple. Not taking up much room in your house or apartment. So this video is not ridiculously long. I'll just pan over and show. I kind of laid everything out that it takes to put everything together. So I've got my hot liquor tank, mash, boil kettle, and all the things in front of it are what it takes to put that piece of equipment together. Now this part of it here is part of my rims controller. So I just happen to have that out. And I'll just quickly kind of show some of the hoses, some of the things. And then down here, refractor meter, hydrometer, pH, TDS. You obviously want a stainless steel spoon. You want I say mercury. They're now alcohol. Thermometers. You want something that's accurate. Now I'm trying not to make anybody sick. As I spin around, this is my PID controller that I put together. I actually built this. It is taken apart. I did brew a few days ago. So there's my pump, convoluted wort chiller, and as you can see right there, that's my thermometer for chiller that broke. And I built a stir plate years ago. Of course, everybody knows Star San, then SantaClean, and then of course here's some of the chemicals that you'll use if you start doing water chemistry. So I guess the point of this is that if you're brewing good beer with DME and you don't have the space or the time or the effort or the money, just stick with DME. You get a good beer. I mean, this video basically says this is what all it takes. I have to put all of this equipment together and figure out my water chemistry, figure out everything, and then brew. And do I love it? Yeah, I definitely do. But it can be exhausting if you don't have a brew buddy. Especially if you're doing 10-gallon, 12-gallon batches, it can be really. That's actually my fermentation chamber, an old Nestle ice cream chiller, which is kind of funny. But so anyway, that's just kind of a quick video on showing what it takes to go from DME to all grain.